Woohoo! What is going on, guys? Welcome to the match reaction. That was Man United versus Wolves, and we got the win 2-0. I feel happy because a lot of it is relief, to be honest. 1-0 for that amount of time was just very, very nerve-wracking. It was literally squeaky bum time. The Wolves didn't have much. They didn't have too much throughout the game. I missed a lot of the first half. But the second half, there was little moments, and I was terrified that they would come and get a late goal, and then we would be literally crapping ourselves. But it didn't happen. But yeah, so the lineup obviously different because Rashford is injured. You've got Varane coming back into the team after him being injured, so obviously that gives you that little extra bit of security, even though I think Lindelof's been doing well and Shaw's been doing good there. But it's nice to be able to have Shaw back where he is supposed to be on the left. Wan-Bissaka, right, absolutely brilliant. I think he is fantastic. He has been fantastic. And today, I'm going to do it early. He's probably my player of the match today. He's just been so good. He's been so solid. He's always there. He's trying to get forward, and when he is going forward, he's doing bits more than he ever did before. Not so much attacking wise, but he's holding the ball, he's winning it back. He actually has skills. There was one moment where he back heel megged someone. It was just so good. I think Wan-Bissaka has a lot of confidence now, and he's working really well within the team. So very happy with that. I think the team, we all knew Rashford was going to be out injured. Martial has to start over Weghorst because Weghorst has nothing about him. Absolutely nothing about him. So Martial, he had his chances. We should have been more than 1-0 up at halftime. We should have been. But look, he got his goal, assisted by Anthony. Who Anthony I think can be very good, but I'm sick of the selfish decisions by the likes of Anthony, Bruno. Not so much Martial because I don't really see him as a selfish player, but we need to get the ball to him. I just find that the selfishness, a lot from Anthony, but even from Bruno, it's just like, come on, pass, square it. I feel like they're all just trying to score the goals and be the guy who everybody sings their songs about, but assists are just as important as goals, or pre-assists even. Just all we want is a little bit of good play and a nice team goal. Is that too much to ask? Stop trying to do all these silly things. But yeah, second half, it was good. Obviously Martial had to come off because he can't play 90 minutes. And I don't even want to see him play 90 minutes because I don't think he can do much. I don't think he causes much problems for a whole 90. So Weghorst comes on. Obviously not ideal, but there he is. That's all we have. He just bothers me. He bothers me when another player is in a good position and he's constantly calling for the ball. He's like, put it here, and you're like, guaranteed if they put it where you're asking, you'll probably be too slow, or you'll miss your chance, or you'll be closed down, or you just won't get it and you won't score. We just know that's going to happen. He had a chance, lovely corner whipped in by Bruno, and he has a chance to header it, and I don't know what he did, but it kind of connects with him here. It goes way over. It's like, it's just typical with him. And I wish he would have done well. Wish he had scored more goals for us, but it's just not happening. And I feel like players are starting to overlook him because they're like, I won't pass to you. I'll give you the prime example in a moment. But yeah, I think Garnacho coming back on was massive. We need him in our team. He is so good. He is so attacking minded. That's what he wants. He wants to go forward. He wants to score goals. And he does his bit getting back. And that's one thing Weghorst does also. He does get back and he does work hard for the team. It's just in the things that he should be doing, he can't do. But anyway, I think when Fred came on, I thought he was fantastic. There was moments where he could have lost the ball, or maybe he won it back. He was giving everything to get that ball up the pitch. Maguire came on also, little nervy just anytime he comes on. I don't know why, especially when there's 10 minutes left in the game. Maguire coming on, it just doesn't give me good vibes. But thankfully nothing happened. And you know, he did well in the moments that he needed to do well. You know, Wolves did come close. There was a lovely Rabona, I think it was Bueno who put it in. A nice Rabona put in, and luckily the defence dealt with it. It's another clean sheet for David De Gea on his hunt for the Golden Glove. That's what, 16 clean sheets now, 16 or 17. I think it's 16, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Happy for De Gea. Look, I was probably on a mad one last week after his howler, and not just him, it wasn't his fault alone, but I do think David De Gea needs to be better. He needs to be better. Wolves goalkeeper today was absolutely brilliant. The chances that we had in the second half, like, we should have scored more goals, but I do think we had taken those chances well. Example, Sancho, he kind of puts it low left hand. He tries to, did he do a little dummy? Yeah, he did a little dummy. He tries to hit it left, which was the right thing to do because right hand side was covered and the keeper gets a hand to it. Likewise on the other side, Anthony, keeper gets a hand to it. I don't know how many saves he made. Well, I'll tell you now. But it was just very, very good from the Wolves goalkeeper that I think we were unlucky. It's not as if we were just having those Bruno type chances where you're skying it over the bar. There were a few of them, but you know, they were trying to keep it low, hard, bottom corner, and yeah, we had 27 shots altogether. I think 18 of those came in the first half and 9 on target. 9. So the keeper made a good few saves. They had 5 shots and 0 on target, so David De Gea didn't really have anything to do, did he? They had more possession. They had 52% possession. Our pass accuracy was 82%, which could be better, could be much better. We had 3 yellow cards, so that was Luke Shaw, Garnacho and Casemiro, and 11 corners for us, 7 for them. So yeah, it was a bit of a 50-50 in terms of possession and all that, but shots wise and stuff, we dominated. Okay, so Garnacho coming on. We need this guy. He is the only way we can score goals. He's the only way. Rashford can score goals. Obviously, Rashford being injured, not good. But Garnacho has what we have been missing. And we saw it earlier on in the season. And then he goes and gets injured, which was horrendous. But he's back now, and hopefully he can be the guy to solidify that top four spot. I can't talk today. Top 4 spot. He's so good. And the ball that Bruno put through for him, lovely ball. Garnacho has the speed. You have Weghorst, the clown, basically. I'm sorry to be so mean, but he is. All I see is him with a big afro, rainbow afro clown hair. And he's like, yeah, pass to me. Garnacho looks at him, nah, I'm going to go myself, mate. Does a little dummy and knows exactly where to put it. Sends the keeper kind of, well, the keeper's going that way anyway. Then the defender is like, oh, what way is he going to go? Is he going to cut in? He pretends to cut in, and then he goes with his right foot, bottom right hand corner. Really good. Actually hit the post and then went in. But yeah, I was like, please do not pass to Weghorst. Don't pass it to him. He'd have to take a touch. He'd smash it over the bar. And Garnacho did the right thing. Gets his yellow card for taking his top off and showing off his new tattoos, you know. But I don't care. Once he's scoring goals, do what you gotta do, kid. Have the celebrations. You're class. And we need that. We need that speed. We need the tenacity to get forward, to beat players, and to take people on and take your fucking shots and do it good. Stop rushing it. Stop doing what Anthony does and cuts in and uses his left foot. Like, Garnacho just looks so calm. He looks like nothing scares him. Other players are just like trying to rush it. And I just knew as soon as that ball went through to him, I was like, it's a goal. It's a goal. He's so composed. He's so focused. He goes ice cold in front of goal. And I'm so happy he's back. I'm just raging he didn't play the other day against West Ham because I think he could have changed the game. And I know it's a risk putting him on when he's only back from injury. But Garnacho is a kid. And he has it all. He has it all. I know you don't want to big him up too much. And you know, he seems to be loving life and the attention and all that. But he's that good. So new contract, all that jazz. I think he's a fantastic player, and I can't wait for more. For the rest of the season, there's not long left, and then of course next season, he's just exciting. And the way we've been playing recently, we've not had much excitement. Even Rashford's dropped down. Like, he's been in great form, but he's dropped off a little bit, hasn't he? So yeah, nice to see Garnacho coming in, getting his goal, well deserved, and yeah, 3 points, 2 goals, clean sheet. Happy days, happy days. You know, Wolves aren't to be messed with. Like, yeah, you'd expect to win your home game against them, but they have been a bogey team for us occasionally, especially Ruben Neves just having these wild shots outside the box. He tends to get them off. And yeah, so it's nice to have the clean sheet, to win the game and enjoy the rest of our weekend. Leeds drew at Newcastle today as well, so we're level on points with Newcastle. We just have a shit goal difference compared to most teams around us. So yeah, that's one thing. We just need to make sure we're getting points on the board. But yeah, so as I said, Wan-Bissaka, my man of the match. I just think he's been fantastic, and for what he did defensively today and what he did going forward, and like, you know, this tricks and the confidence in his play, I think he's been fantastic, and I don't think he gets the credit he deserves at times. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We still sit 4th place, 66 points, level with Newcastle, and yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow with the rest of the results. Also, Villa bet Spurs, so they're in a pickle. Chelsea drew with Forest. Chelsea's season has just been hilarious. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, drop a like, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Talk to you later.